Must record this. Hope I have enough battery.
That's a big jump. Whew, good catch. Lucky you were close. You've been busy, huh? Having fun?
Perhaps it is just as well.
My Auntu, I should have known you would be eager to compete. Planning to fling yourself from these cliffs?
I will if you will.
Child! The games are best as a spectator sport if you ask me. And you should. Sit here with us. Share the Zanke.
I think our Sarantu friend is after something a little more exciting than our old stories.
Actually, we were hoping you'd help us with the mural. The one to celebrate the games.
They have started that already, have they? Come then. Let us see what we can salvage.
I competed myself in the last games. So long ago. Yet the memories are fresh. I feel now as though I am that girl again. Full of energy and hope. She did not know darkness. We will make new memories now.
What do you think? It is good, right? Oh, what? Did I do it wrong?
It brought the memory of warm evenings with friends.
Come, come. Add something for the Sarentu, just as our ancestors did. Isn't this wonderful? All the clans together.
This reminds me of Kin's stories. Other paintings like this across the plains, celebrating past games. He has many strange stories. Always kept me entertained, despite my burden.
It's beautiful, Ritnella. You know, Minang called you Artsahik.
She did? I'm trying to follow her teachings.
We all see it.
I'm surprised Telan isn't here. He spent so long mixing paint. I thought he'd want to see the result.
He was with Kin, last I saw, near the Zakru. The boy seems a little nervous around them. He may need saving.
I wonder how Sasem is doing. Might pay them all a visit.
Things will get better.
I might try riding a dial.
But there is nothing to fear, my friend. They are gentle creatures.
Do you probably? But they don't know me. What am I going to say? Excuse me, Zakru. Could you move, please?
That is a start. Very polite. Though it can help to know the Zakru's name. I hope to see those old murals again.
I really like using the radio. Maybe I could make my own.
Did I just hear you say you want to move a Zakru?
No, I mean, not really. I've been trying out cheese with Kin. It's really good.
The boy has an excellent palate.
And he said I should try the mature cheese the Zeswa store in the caves. But
But there's a Zakru in the way?
don't laugh at me. They are huge.
It's true. Little Nopsy is not so little anymore.
I'm not laughing. I get it. And I'll get the cheese.
Problem solved, young Talon. You will live to fight another day. Come, join the clans by the fire.
Okay. Time to just move a Zakru.
Samu is a dreamer, but he has a good heart.
Hey there. Nopsy, right? Can I get past you? Ah, thank you, Nopsy.
The arches are magnificent up close. Okay, Delan. Hope this is the right one.
And then...
Anufi told him to go, of course. He was banished from the clan, cut off from everything.
You made it to the games. Welcome back.
I never thought I would see all the clans celebrating as one.
When suddenly, boom! There was a huge flash of light, too bright to see. We covered our eyes, hugged each other close, and then all was silent. I opened my eyes slowly and saw nothing. There was nothing left but a gigantic crater in the earth. A scar on Pandora. But Pandora heals. And so do we. We miss these beautiful nights, stuck in tap. Minang leads with such warmth, a quiet strength. That armor fits you well.
It is good to see the Sarento at the games. This is as it should be. The clans together, bound by joy, not strife.
It's an honor to be invited. Are you here to compete?
I am here for my people, not to run and jump.
I am. I promised Satne a race.
Did you really ride in with the Zakru? You got it! And the Zakru?
Moved with no trouble. They really are gentle. You should get to know them.
I'll try. Later. Maybe. Right now I want to hang out here and listen to people's stories.
And share some of your own. I heard young Rinella weaving tales already. Come, let us enjoy the fire, my friends. Tonight, we are all one clan, but tomorrow, all competitors. So Sul and I will be cheering you on from our camp, if you want to say hello.
When did the games start?
At dawn, Anufi is preparing the champions in the main tent, if you wish to join in. Now, Telan, this is surely our most special cheese. Tangy and rich. You and your friends will be thinking about it for days. Ooh, and the dreams you will have.
Now is not the time to seek a fight.
You must have walked here with the ancestors in attire like that.
I might try riding a dire horse.
The night air smells.
You have prevailed in war, but there are no foes to defeat here, only friends. Still, they will test you. May these colors remind your heart of its courage.
He was cast out. I led by your side, Anufi. Yet now I forage for scraps. I have wandered far beyond our forest, hoping for a shared campfire, or mere cinders, to chase away this unbearable loneliness. None in the clans will have me. Do the games not call us together? To set aside all quarrels?
Mukasa, your absence weighs heavily on my heart. But your betrayal weighs heavier. You chose to smear my hands with the blood that stained your own.
I was betrayed myself! Demon, you have shed your false skin. You said you came seeking peace. But you were a ladupin, lurking in the grass, just waiting for your chance to strike. What are you waiting for now?
I made mistakes. A fight won't help you here.
This human tore you from your mother's arms and you defend her?
Solitude has taught you nothing, Mukasa. Our quarrel is not one the games can reconcile.
I will make sure he leaves.
No, Satni, it is not for us to say.
He has no right to be here. The Zeswa, then, they will tell him to go.
This is a time of celebration. I will not ruin it.
He already has.
Would have been nice to compete in my Avatar.
You kept the peace in there, a true diplomat.
What should we do? Is Mukasa going to stay for the games?
Would you have him stay?
The games are for all. It is not my decision.
He has no place here. After all that he...
Satne, please. This is not something to rush.
Maybe Satne is right.
There is wisdom in understanding not only what action to take, but also when to take it. The games are about to begin. You should join the others for the first race. Take heart and honor this moment, as your people once did. Your diplomacy honors the path of your ancestors.
Ritnella? Delan? You there?
I was just saying hi to Nopsy. Ritnella's with Satne. Do you want me to get her?
She's heard then.
Heard what? Nopsy, shush. Please.
Mukasa. He showed up at the games tent.
Mukasa? But why? Does he want to join the games? He can't, right?
I think he's just lonely. Maybe he saw this as a chance to be with people again.
Even if those people hate him? I don't know if being hated is better than being lonely. Did Mukasa say how he knew the games were happening?
He could have overheard people talking about them. All the clans were invited.
Because if he heard, all on his own, then maybe Nor did too? Maybe he'll come.
Delan.
I know. You think he wants to stay away from us. But maybe he's lost. Maybe he doesn't know how to find us.
Sotlek couldn't find him. Sotlek. If he can't, that means Nora's staying hidden on purpose. At least for now. But maybe not forever.
I guess you're right. He'd love the games, I think. I just hope he's okay. Wherever he is.
Come! I need your help. I think Kin should compete. Yes? He could teach us all a thing or two.
I will only compete for the widest smile brought on by the games. This is what life was like before the Sky People came. The clans together. Free people, free air.
But is air not always free?
Taelan told me the Sky People imprison even that. In metal jars. That boy has such strange stories.
Strange, maybe, but true. You said you had a story yourself about the murals?
Of course. See this one? It is receiving new color now to help keep its story alive.
And we will share the story. But first, let us get into the storytelling mood. There are other murals. 3 of them. Nearby, yes?
Indeed. If memory serves.
You mean you don't know?
Now, child, you would not judge an old man's fade in memory. I believe there was one on the edge of the Stone Rapids, a second overlooking a valley in the Prism Fields, and perhaps a third, tucked away in a cave in the open grasslands.
You find them. We can then follow. No more wandering. And no straining Kin's tired legs.
These legs still dance. But yes, a fine suggestion. I saw them long ago and would enjoy seeing them again. Return to us when you have stories and directions to share.
Nella?
Hold on a second. There. Sorry, I'm helping with the paint. Or trying to.
I was just wondering, do you think the murals of the old games will have Sarentu in them?
They would have attended great gatherings like these.
But did they compete?
You're wondering if it was appropriate for them as diplomats, aren't you? They weren't just water flowing between the stones. They've left their mark before, so why not in sports as well?
Mural overlooking a valley in the Prism Fields.
I am glad Karen has made a home with us. We have learned much from her.
The brave Sarentu.
Ah, I thought it might be Fayu joining me. We are seeking out the murals together, along with his daughter.
This one is about water?
Indeed, these games saw particularly heavy rain. A river overflowed into the valley meant to host a dire horse race. Once everything had settled, an adventurous Sarentu jumped into the water and, encouraging others to join, swam the whole course. So they had the race, though the riders had become swimmers. There is no stopping the clans, not with clever minds around.
Adapting and still having their fun. Sounds like the Sarentu way.
Nessim sees what threats face us better than anyone.
Oh, so good to see you. Yeah. Ritnella? The murals. They act like keys to these old events. Symbols of the past games.
Bringing the stories of the ancestors into the world. It's a little bit like our totems, I think.
Connections to the past.
A mural at the edge of the stone rapids. This one is beautiful. Do you know its story?
As told by my father, who you might also run into here. At these games, the ground shook and tore apart, ruining the track for the foot race. But the contestants, they decided to run the course anyway. Only now it was jumping, rolling, climbing, so much more exciting. But it was dangerous too. And Niranahe fell into a fresh crevice and broke their leg. The others, they stopped to help them up, and together carried them to the finish line.
That was nice. So they won not as individuals, but united instead. Nella, I was thinking about what you said. About the murals and the totems being alike. We've talked about creating new rituals before. New connections.
And some we've made. But it sounds like you have something in mind.
Yes, I do. I don't know what it is yet.
You've had good instincts for these before. Just let them guide you.
A mural, hidden in the open grasslands.
You have a soft step.
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. So, this one is very colorful.
As is the tale, one I need to teach my student Niwin. See, a Slotsial flew off with the tent of the Aranahe Olo Ektan. Its recovery became an open challenge. Many went out, but it was 3 who were first to the nest. The Aranahe and Zeswa got into a great argument over how to retrieve the tent. The noise of their discord was such that it allowed the Kametire to sneak past the Slotsial and run off with the tent. It was perhaps not the kind of unity we strive for, but you must admit, everyone did play a part.
Rinella, our connection. I think I have it. The murals are a physical link to the past, but they are fixed. While we roam and wander, I'm thinking of something we can carry, or wear instead, to remember our participation in the games.
Like Jin's lucky shirt? With the rugby championship?
Well, yes. A little bit like that.
I, for one, will be happy to see it.
My friend! Did you find your way?
I did, but I wasn't the only one. Wawai and Fayu, Niwin too.
Like the restless wind, those 3. Never still, exhausting. We can ask them for the way, but you have still earned this final story. See the Tepsiar? Splendid, but rarely the show-off. Yet that year, so many swooping and dancing over the camp. A brilliant display. They caught the imagination of one in particular, a dance fighter of our clan. He brought what he had seen up in the sky down to the match. A new style full of sudden ducks and weaves, and he was victorious. You can still see this style used today.
As usual, Kin leaves out the best part. That champion was the father of his father's father. It seems this seed floated far from the Lingain.
You would rather I spend my time in the ring instead of the cheese tent?
Never. You are as much a champion as he was, but your victories are far tastier. Time with friends like you is precious. It's good to have a calling, but one must find friends.
A fine day to watch others strive for greatness. To think it.
Please! I would love to see you try.
You would see nothing but dust if you were to follow me.
Dust from you hitting the ground. Fall off dire horse a lot, do you? Perhaps a blindfold is not the answer.
The RDA have taken too much. I fear nothing will ever go back to the way it was.
What kind of game is this?
A race, warrior. Can you glide like the winds are? Or will you freeze up like a frightened woo-wook?
Do not listen to her. Have fun with it.
You would say that. You could not beat my speed.
You may be faster, but I scored more targets. Which is more important? A quick shot or a true shot?
It is a race, so... Speed is the point.
So, you have to race around the track, on Dire Horse, and shoot targets?
Too much for you? The targets are not necessary.
But hitting them allows you extra time. That is important.
Only if you are slow. Sivako!
The children are finding their own ways.
Free and proud of it.
A little slow, but you were successful. Race again whenever you like. Make a name for yourself among the champions. I am off to try the other games. So let us see if you climb as slowly as you ride.
There is always a place for you around the fire.
Are you busy? I expect you're busy with the games. But are you?
Are you okay, Telan?
I think so. Could you come to me, please? I'm a short ride from the camp.
Wait, did you ride a dire horse?
Don't tell anyone.
I'm on my way. I know you can do better. Have fun.
Nor are we afraid of it.
You are a real champion.
It is a good celebration if you still feel it 3 days later.
Smile for Nefika, or she will not leave you be.
Tamu is a dreamer, but he has a good heart.
Dua is not wrong. The others will see.
I cannot make Zanke without Wei.
Ready for the games? Or are the games ready for you?
Nefika will adore this color.
I'm glad to see you are taking part in the great games, Ma'elan. The finest warriors and riders are all here. At last! It has been too long.
I'm glad to be here, like the Sarentu before me.
And there is nobody better among you.
Will you compete as well?
I always thought my first games would be with Zombie.
Are these challenges on Ikran?
No, not these ones. It is just too soon for me. My spirit is not yet ready to soar without her. But next time, you will see nothing but my heels.
I look forward to it.
As a boy, I would ask the elder hunters to tell me stories of each challenge over and over, until I knew them all by heart. Head to the cluster of stone pillars and prepare for a treacherous climb with only the wind to catch you.
Ah. So, I can't call for my Ikran?
If you do, you will surrender the race. The real trick is never falling. I will meet you at the first challenge. Fear is fast, but grief, she is slow. I am Maya, powerless and exhausted.
I am not sure of this fighter.
Dance fighting is not the only art.
Is that the best armor you could find? There you are. This challenge is a test of your climbing skills. I seem to remember they needed some work when we met at the rookery.
Don't be so quick to judge, Itu.
You are the one who needs to be quick. Scale these stones following the course to the top, but only the fastest win. And remember, do not call your Ikran. Release the kites along the way to gain extra time.
It is high, but I think I'm ready.
I wish you favorable winds, Ma'elan. Sivako. Zome and I once flew all the way past the plains. I've never seen land.
Fist fighting is not the only art.
The best dance.
That was a climb worthy of a champion. Now on to the next. I will meet you at the canyon beyond the falls.
It is good to see you again.
Looks like... trouble follow...
Commentare.
Ready to ride?
What took you so long?
Wait, how do you do this every time?
Haha, sadly for you, it is time to test your speed and agility.
That doesn't sound too hard.
This race takes you on a winding path through the canyon. The elders told me of a past na'vi champion so fast she was almost a blur. So, good luck, friend.
Is not wrong. The others will see.
I am glad Haum has made a home with us. We have learned.
I knew you could do it. See you for the next challenge at the floating mountains above the canyon.
Zome and I once flew all the way past them. Powerless and exhausted.
Ready for the game? Ah! I thought you would never get here. Ready for your next challenge?
I think so.
You will need your bow for this test. Do not forget, to play with honor, you must not call your ikran. Instead, you will need a keen eye to hit the targets before time runs out.
Doesn't sound too hard.
That is the spirit. Do not think about the legendary na'vi archers whose footsteps you follow in. I believe in you, Ma'elan.
Dire horse riding is art. I will not hear otherwise. Back to Cosmos.
Never seen land like that. Do not hesitate. Trust your instincts and speed will come.
How does that
Too slow. Focus and rise to the challenge.
It is good.
Dance fighting is not the only art.
Looks like trouble follows the
The grasslands are beautiful again.
Too slow. Focus and rise to the challenge. Congratulations on competing in your first games. A true Sarentu champion.
I wish we could have competed together, Itu.
Be careful what you wish for, friend. Zorme is here in our hearts, but we must not dwell in melancholy. For the games live again, and the clans are together.
It is quite a moment. After all we've been through.
And it is not over yet. You can retry any challenge. Keep your skills sharp, Ma'ela.
Last batch of
Our friend returned.
That girl will ruin us all.
Could use a few upgrades, I think. Nothing major.
Huh. And who is this brave Zeswa warrior?
Huh. Very funny. I don't know how you all ride so easily.
You get used to it. How was your first bonding with a dire horse?
Exciting. Feeling her heartbeat, her feet on the grass. I don't know if it was because I was scared or she was scared, but together we were both really scared. I think I'll walk back.
The second time is easier. What brought you out here anyway?
Oh, I'm looking for something. I mean, I found something. Well, actually, it's both. You know how some of our equipment is really old and finding replacement parts can be tricky? So while we're here, I thought I would look for working tech. And I picked up a radio signal from this base. It's our best shot so far. Could you check it out for me while I scan for more signals?
You're not going in yourself?
Maybe not this time. Are you worried about Mokasa being here?
Yeah. Delan, I'm at the base now. What am I looking for?
Any cool tech, really. I'm still picking up a signal, which means there's working radio equipment there.
Are you sure the signal comes from here? It's really overgrown and rusted.
Yes, definitely. I am 90%... Well, no, I am 73% sure the signal is from there. Anything still working will be inside. Is there external power? If there is, you can get the doors open.
I'll take a look around. A fire started here, somehow. I wonder if... Maybe not now, but what else? That broken cabling. It short-circuited everything. Daylan? It looks like some damaged cables shorted out and started a fire. That blew up a fuel tank. There must have been electricity to start the fire.
Oh, then you can probably reset the fuses and get the external doors working. You might need Sid to find the relay.
Daylan, you were right. I've got the power on, but the base is really overgrown.
Maybe that's good. If nothing can get inside, then maybe nothing's been touched. Oh, you might find some crossband modulators. We could really use those.
That's the way in. If I can get this plant out of the way. That worked. And another. I think that's all of them. Viper wolves. Ferals. I didn't expect anything but plants in here. Daylan, this place is wrecked. I don't think I'll find anything useful here.
Can you keep looking? There's definitely a signal.
Dylan, I'm stuck. I think there's a route deeper into the base, but there's a big underwater rotor that's blocking my way.
A rotor? I wonder what that's for.
Dylan, any idea how to turn it off?
The wiring in that building hasn't been used in a while. Must have lots of dead circuits. I'm sure Sid could reroute the power.
Done something. Thailand, I found something.
Is it crossband modulators?
It looks like working computers. Maybe you picked up that signal from them. I'll take a look.
Surveillance confirms that multiple targets of interest are present at the Zakru migration camp. The residing clans appear to be holding some kind of games event. Targets of interest: Anufi, Sahik and de facto leader of the Kamatiri. Previous contact established via previous executive vice president John Mercer. Dr. Alma Cortez, RDA defector, former administrator of TAP, a high intelligence priority.
Are we sure someone's got in here? Something is access. The boss says we shut down until we find out who.
You're here! Hey, boo! I've been itching to get some blood on this shield, and I guess you got lucky. Eyes open. This thing is dangerous.
The RDA is here. That signal you picked up, it's a surveillance feed. They're watching the games camp.
Get out of there! I'll radio Rinella. She needs to know.
Colonel Harding, let me be the first to say how glad we are you're fielding AMP defenders as part of your expeditionary campaign. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We're proud of the Defender, and we're very proud of its record as a defense and na'vi pacification asset. Now, talking shop, this is a standard AMP chassis, just over 4 meters in height. All cockpit and ambulatory mechanisms are compliant with other Pandora spec models. So your motor pool supply logistics officer won't have any real headaches. Where it's different is mostly loadout. We've been integrated turret mounts on top of the cab. Put a GAU-90 on it. Grenade delivery system, that kind of thing. Let's talk about the shield. Huh? One of the oldest weapons in human history, and it still works today. This ballistic shield is just under 4 meters of mixed alloys with a glass polymer laminate window. Tough, simple. The Blues have nothing that can get through it. And boy, they've tried. And we've upped the grip strength in the hands a little. We're now at around 200 kilograms per square centimeter, which, well, we haven't seen it yet, but that kind of pressure should interact with na'vi bones real nice.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Good. They were definitely tracking us, but I'm not sure if there's more out there. I'll come back to the games camp. See you soon. Good to see you, Amai.
another look at the maps, and there actually are some abandoned ones in the area.
Destroyed by the Zeswa?
Yes, I'm sure they destroyed them good too, but you know, they aren't totally familiar with human tech.
So there might still be something there for the RDA.
That's right. Do you think...
I can take care of them. Delan, I'm nearing an old outpost, and there's definitely RDA there.
Oh, maybe try and see if you can sneak inside?
Till next time.
Okay. I've been looking forward to this! Someone cover me!
The door's dead. I don't think there's power.
The Zephyr did a good job then. Check for wires. It may take more than one to get it open, though.
What do you think of the new lieutenants? I'm trying to stay out of their way myself. Same. Guess they got the Colonel's seal of approval, though.
I got here after you don't want to know.
That's weird.
Should check the door.
Gonna find a threat.
That was a challenge, but I'm in.
Had me a little worried there. So, it's an old extraction facility, and it's got a weak spot. A kickstart switch that, if you don't prime everything just right first, will blow open some of the vents. Gas says hello to fire, and you get the biggest operator error you've ever seen. You'll need some power to open up the control room, and to, you know, see where you're going.
The power's on, but it didn't do anything for the door.
Weird. These plans show a lot of wiring higher up. Maybe check for maintenance hatches.
You got to be out there somewhere. Where'd they go? Haven't got far. I can't wait to find you. I'm gonna flush you out. Nobody found anything? Crap. Gonna find you soon.
Oh!
Find them. They're here somewhere. You got to be out there somewhere.
That'll come in handy. I flipped the switch.
Now run! Hurry!
Not coming. Still in one piece.
Sorry there wasn't a cleaner way to do that.
RDA. Clean don't really go together. Telan, I'm nearing one of the old RDA outposts, but I don't see any movement.
Ooh, then this should be easy. Head inside and I'll bring up the schematics. Oh, you'll probably need to turn some power back on to open the doors.
Found a generator and got it going.
You'll probably still need to connect some stuff up. The fans are on the same circuit, but shouldn't be too difficult to disconnect if they're in the way.
All right, I'm in.
Great! So, simple version, that's an old mining site, which kind of explains the huge gas-powered drill. There's going to be 4 valves you'll need to turn to get that gas flowing again. It'll hit a bottleneck in the system and build up, and you'll be able to ignite it from the control room. But first, the valves.
floor. How to get across? All right, the gas is ready to blow.
I mean good, but the ALETHEIA is closing in. I don't think they know you're there. So maybe you could sneak up to the control room.
think this place is gonna be good for anything?
Drill's down. For good.
Nice! Be careful getting out of there.
Nothing but flaming scrap left for the army.
It's kind of a shame there isn't really a good use for drills like that. They just look so cool when they're working.
A dire horse is only as good as its rider. Good thing I am the best.
Just be cool.
It is clear to me. The source of all our troubles is right in front of us. These humans surely stick together. With their machines and recordings sending signals.
Hey, now listen. We are not stupid, okay? We're not transmitting to anyone.
This is not the time for old feuds.
It is your shame that makes you hate these humans, Mokasa. They are not responsible. Not for our troubles now, and not for your own.
Yet we all know who led the Sky People to us before.
Why are you here? To lay blame on everyone but yourself?
Does he not deserve the same as me? I share the same blame. But I've been allowed to move forward.
The current issue is not with anyone here. We should be focusing our attention on the RDA.
Indeed. It matters little why the Sky People have come, but how we react. We should stop the games so as not to draw their interest further.
The Zeswa won't be happy.
Ninang and Nassim are scouting. If they find signs of the RDA as well, perhaps they will feel the same. What? What is going on out there?
The Sky People approach! Ready your spears! Aye, 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 aye! Get down!
No. Mokasa? What happened?
You have been sleeping for days. Some feared you would never wake up.
What was that crash? Is everyone okay? Hanufi, when I last saw her...
Many are hurt. But your actions ensured Anufi's survival. Your Sarentu friends made it through as well.
Where? I need to see them.
They are helping restore the camp. Your resistance friends have also been helping. That human, Alma, she dug me out of the rubble herself. I expected her to run, but she stayed. Perhaps it is simply her guilt that moves her. Can someone responsible for so much death and hate ever redeem themselves?
I think, no matter what, it's important to try. Delan, are you okay? Where are you? Where's Nella?
You're awake! We were starting to get really worried. I'm at the crash site, trying to figure out what happened here.
Now they will see. The Sky People are the root of all our trouble.
No.
Over here!
How?
I was worried. You slept for so long. This is a Valkyrie. They're reliable. They don't crash. Not like that. Not just dropping out of the sky.
Delan, who was hurt? Where's...
Rinella's okay. She's with Minang. Solek and Nasim are out, scouting for the RDA. The Zakru. It killed some of the Zakru. How did this happen? I've checked the engines, the thrusters. I can't find any mechanical faults. An entire Valkyrie.
Weird. Sid isn't working. I can't hack it.
Maybe it got bashed about during the crash. Hang on, I'll see if I can activate it manually.
Harding wants this thing dropped right at the center. Gotta take them all out at once.
Loading the hull with explosives? Kind of overkill, don't you think?
You kidding? Blues would do the same to us if they had the chance. Target locked. Get ready for evac.
Harding? Did they say Harding? She did this? Oh, she's back. She knows where we are. This was on purpose. Why did she come back? Why do they hate us so much? What did we do?
This isn't on us, Delan. Harding has always been cruel and spiteful. You remember what she was like at TAP.
She's punishing us.
And we got rid of her once. We'll do it again. The Zeswa won't take this lying down.
Nella and Minang are with the Zakru. They should know the truth.
What is it you seek?
May the winds treat you well.
Feeling hungry? A full belly is a happy one.
Will Cat not have us return home? The poor Zakru. Tread softly. The Zeswa are in mourning. I'm glad you're awake.
It was Harding. She targeted the games. Those RDA I saw, they must have been her people.
Harding. She lost the planes before. It was her greatest defeat, and perhaps her greatest shame as well.
You know she won't give up this time. We need to be ready.
Yes, but right now, we are needed here. Among the fallen. Minang will not leave the Zakru like this. She says the proper funerary rites must be performed. The clans have been preparing incense and paint, mourning ribbons to adorn their bodies.
I can see if they're ready. We'll honor the Zakru together.
Good to see you awake. So the Sky People...
Satne, I'm glad you're okay.
You as well, Maelan. Your quick thinking saved Anufi's life. Now she is with one of the scouting groups. It seems the Sky People continue to spread over the plains once again. like a fungus. Here, she prepared this incense before she left. A farewell to the fallen. Will you take it? I am eager to join the hunt myself.
Zakru paint. From the migration. Oh. And now for a funeral. Good to see you're all right.
And you. We are were lucky. Nafika has joined my father out in the plains, trying to bring back the Zakru that left after the crash.
Ritnella mentioned you might have something for the Zakru that didn't make it.
I just finished. Ribbons of silk. A gift from the King-Law. I never imagined we would have to use it this way.
The poor. Now we can honor them. The spirits of the Zakru run with the Great Mother, while their bodies remain with us. Minang says Atsahik must cherish them. I will try to do as she does.
What can I do? Etua said some of the Zakru actually left the camp?
Yes. The crash. The tremors it caused. It must have been terrifying for them. None have returned yet.
I'd like to help. I'll see if I can find them.
The wicked last.
Sotlek, it's good to hear your voice. Are you okay?
Better than you. You slept for some time. The Sky people have set up new sites. They think to finish us off on the ground.
We won't give them the chance. Where are you?
At one of the little camps. The seamen I have already taken it. Come join us, and we will wipe out the rest. Hey, I have some good news about the SID hacking function being offline. It's all down to this new localized method the RDA's developed for tracking troops and vehicles in real time, without relying on satellite. It's pretty interesting once you get into the tech behind it.
Okay, so how is this good news?
Oh, right. Well, it looks like it doesn't work properly for one thing. I picked up loads of RDA chatter complaining about it. Sounds like it's a prototype, and they all hate it. I've also tracked 3 RDA balloons on this system. If you take SID up there, I'm pretty sure I can use it to access the RDA's tactical surveillance network. Then, I should be able to find the signal that's messing with SID. Sending coordinates now.
Great. I'll radio when I get there.